Um, I have to note, or I have to mention this. It seems like something I could let go by. You know what I mean? And it's because uh, you really typically should, but it's just that it came up. Um, there is a pyramid text where an Ethiopian, a dark-skinned Ethiopian, challenged the magic of a fair-skinned uh, pharaoh, right? And they were hurling racial epithets. You know what I mean? But they, in the end, basically, they formed peace, right? And the funny thing is, like the boy, right, the blessed boy that would read the inside of the letter that was sealed, that was supposed to be an act of to challenge his magic, that he would not be able to read the words on that page without opening the letter. And so the pharaoh was like, you know, he took the challenge and put on a stoic face to it. Then he was worried. He was like very troubled, and his son was like, when he found out why he was troubled, he was like, the son was delighted. He was like, "Oh, I'll read it." You know what I mean? Um, and uh, they don't really. It's not really immediately explained like why he was so confident. And you got see what this is, right? It's like a kind of an allegory, but in so it's not to be taken literally, but there is a message in it. That's a message in it. The Ethiopian, right, said something about him being a pace like pale, like you know, and then the pharaoh was like, "Oh, you black dog," and everything like that, you know. But see, like they didn't even trip. They weren't trip off racism. They didn't even trip off racism, you know. Like they could say that, but you know what I mean. It's like um, today, like I mean, some people might like to be called a black dog, you know. Like that's like, oh, you know, yeah, whatever. It might be traumatizing to a child, right? But it was not traumatizing to the son of the pharaoh who who negotiated a peace treaty in an act that was supposed to demonstrate magic, and therefore because their power would have been uh, dangling on the edge, right? If you lose this challenge, you're like humiliated, you're estranged, and whatever implications that what I mean. Like they didn't paint any light pictures of the outcome of the failure of the challenge. It was all bad. It's all bad. But the boy, like, he took command of the situation and negotiated a peace treaty, and and there's this man there calling his father these names, and his father's a black dog and everything. He's not tripping off any of that shit. Like, and that's the thing, right? Because the most racist people are usually of the same race, right? If I'm Armenian, right, I'm gonna be like, oh, this Armenian bitch, like like people how they are, they fucking stupid, like they really go hard on their own, right? It's not a point to say I like or I don't like or anything like this, you know. It's just in ingrained. It's ingrained, you know. Uh, there's you can't say I hate or I like a people. You can't do it. Either one, right? There's certain individuals that I would call a grimy, uh, uh low life, or a pasty. You know, wombat, like all kind of shit. Um. So, anyways, if I'm not super uber white, then I'm not supposed to say anything. If I'm not super uber black, I'm not supposed to say anything. But the thing is, like if I tell racist jokes, that can make a lot of people laugh. Those are the best kind, you know, right? Like those are really the only kind that's any good, really. Like there's a lot of them are like, why? How come you don't remember them? Because they're not that funny. Uh. Anyways, do you get jealous when you see another race like a Indian or Asian or Mexican, working together, getting in good with white people? You get mad, huh? Jealous? Guess what? You don't have to be, because the countries that those people came from, right, all represent there's an existential threat to me, to black. No, no, no. To white. Than us. Worse. Than us. Worse. If white power was overthrown, we'd be fucked. We're going through the civil rights era times 10 times. It'd be really gritty. You'll probably won't. This will probably really will wipe out us. It probably will wipe niggas out. Chinese, Chinese. Oh, forget it. They got slavery going on right now, nigga. The Chinese got Uyghur slavery going on. They trying to hide it. They's just barely getting caught. They will never confront that shit. It's going on. They're doing so much to try to clamp down on it, and they even hunt after white people. You know, in over here. You can't believe it. You know what I mean? They have the Confucius societies going on over here, in the alt tech, you know. They're trying to, it's a social media. They want to buy all the social media message boards. All the to have the in app currency and the different kind of platforms that, okay, they're trying to buy every one of them. They used to buy credit, like, because if it makes sense. If you run out of money, you could still run your business if you have credit. But the social media apparatus thing, that's a whole panopticon. Just spying, knowing, like complaining about the normal kind of underwear you're wearing and shit. Man, give me a break. All right, does that mean I don't like Chinese people? It doesn't mean any of that shit. I can't not like Chinese people. It's not even. It doesn't comport. I can't like them or don't like them. I can't like or not like Indian people, but I know that a lot of them are racist. I know many of them are fucking racist, but I can't be like, every Indian you see, there's a racist. But they are trying to, model. They do kind of like try to, and so do we. Shit, we got the ritual going on with the blonde hair. You seen Lil Wayne, or Kanye West, or anybody that goes to meet Donald Trump ends up with a carrot top? Come on, that's not, that's the in crowd ritual. It's been going on since the fucking 80s, when I was on the track team, the junior track team. I used to think if you did that shit, you were serious. But I didn't see them anymore, and then it's on again, off again. But it's a ritual. It's called the in crowd. I'm not understanding. I'm supposed to understand it. You know what I mean? It's just a phenomenon. So yeah, I can't. I mean, I gotta end the video. I think I ran out of shit. I ran out of material. If you want to even acknowledge that this is material, you know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck. Whatever.